What's up, guys? teamknl here. Haven't been making much videos lately. You know, that depression thing gets kind of wild sometimes. But I just decided that well, I felt like making a video, and it was late at night, as it is right now. I don't know what time you're watching this, but when I'm gonna upload it, it's gonna be late at night, in the morning, in fact. But so yeah, late night snack. Anyone? So, I guess since I just came up with this brand new awesome segment of late night snack or whatever, I guess we could talk about something that's relevant to this game, I guess, the current meta, I guess. So, lately I have been playing Dino Rabbit, mainly Macro Rabbit, but I never draw the macro, so it's mainly Dino Rabbit plus dead cards that I draw too late. So I mean, it's all fine and dandy and all. But lately I've been playing Dino Rabbit, and I've been noticing that obviously the deck is really good against all the most commonly played decks, which I'm going to talk about later. But macro just takes the fun out of playing with your graveyard. I mean, it's just annoying when you go into that YCS and then you play that random macro deck that isn't any garbage, isn't very good, but you're losing to it because it's macro. Macro is just that annoying. So I mean, looking into the meta, Macro Rabbit is going and is still going to make a big threat. In fact, I would probably say that the meta isn't defined around Atlanteans anymore. It's more defined around Macro Rabbit, because Macro Rabbit hurts every deck outside of just Atlanteans. I mean, granted, the only deck that isn't hurt that much by macro is windups. You just hit the rat, and that's probably about it, because they side dimensional fissure and whatnot. So I mean, it doesn't matter too much. But for the most part, Dino Rabbit Macro Rabbit destroys pretty much most of the most commonly played decks, such as Agents, Mermail, Atlanteans, Dark World, you know, and the upcoming Fire King. So that means that not only is Macro Rabbit going to get stronger against a new deck, it's also going to be more played, and it's dirt cheap to make now. You can just make it for like a toothpick and, you know, just a penny you found on the floor, maybe some rubber, burnt rubber or something, you know, and a recipe that just like you put it all in the cauldron, mix it together with some water, and you know, you got a Dino Rabbit deck. That's sadly how easy it is to make Dino Rabbits now, but that isn't the point of this video. Pretty much the meta is going to be defined around Macro Rabbit. So I mean, I guess that means that we should be siding for Macro Rabbit, but I mean, I've talked to a lot of people, and every time, like at locals and whatnot, every time I always ask them what they side in, and they're like, I don't know what to side in against Dino Rabbit, and it just begs the question of like, what can you really side against Dino Rabbit? I mean, sure, Fossil Dino, but I'm personally siding Fossil Dino myself, so I mean, that isn't going to help you too much. And more often than not, I make Doka. Doka just stays on the field and just wrecks this meta, so this format so far. So I mean, Doka is just too good. So I mean, Fossil Dino doesn't do too much, but I mean, it's just crazy. I'm not even sure what to side, because they also have the mind game of, if you side out your hand traps, they may side out the macro, which I love siding out macro because I don't even draw it to begin with, and then siding into hand traps, especially in the wind-up matchup. Oh my god, macro! I draw a macro in the wind-up matchup every single time, and it doesn't even help me that much. So usually whenever I play wind-ups, I usually side out the macro, and in place I side out macro and some other cards in place of 2 Maxi, Triple Veiler, and Gores. So yeah, hand traps all day, but it's just that mind game that they play also. Is if you side out your hand traps, then they can side in their hand traps against you, especially if you're playing like windups. If you don't take out the hand traps, then they may be dead because they kept the macro in. I mean, it's just Dino Rabbit, or Macro Rabbit, oh my god. Macro Rabbit is just really crazy deck. I mean, so, what are you guys siding for Macro Rabbit? I mean, personally for me, I'm kind of burnt out on the idea of what to side for Macro Rabbit. Personally, everything that I would side, I'm already main decking, like Fiendish Chain, and even though that's technically terrible in the matchup, but it does do some work. But I side like Fiendish Chain, or I main Fiendish Chain. I even put in Mirror Force because Doka is so stupid. Mirror Force just helps mitigate the problem, as well as whenever they get greedy with Sabersaurus, they rescue rabbit Sabersauruses and then just start attacking. You Mirror Force them, it helps a lot in the matchup. So I mean, what are you guys siding for, Macro Rabbit? Just comment in the comment section down below. Maybe start a discussion, but it's mostly going to be like you people who can't go to sleep, or like don't go to, or like night people. But if you're night people, shouldn't most of the time you would be in like a club or something. So I don't know why you're watching this video. So I guess Team KNL out with this awkward ending thing. Oh yeah, this is